Now, usually, I try to make videos that inspire you to travel or chase your dreams, and I'd much rather you watch those. But I do realize that a lot of times chasing your dreams end up becoming a business. So I thought I'd lend a helping hand, or two. The first of our return ratios. Which one is it? Profit margin, the big kahuna. I think this is the second time I've said big kahuna in my videos, but okay, whatever. What exactly is profit margin? It's the chunk of money we get to keep in our pockets after collecting a bunch of money from our customers. So sales is the money we're collecting. Okay, but I always tell you, don't get ahead of yourself. Just because you're collecting it doesn't mean you get to keep it. We have to pay to run the show. Our expenses, right? So the money we get to put in our pocket is the income that we've earned. Okay, so after paying off the tax man, after paying off our interest, after paying off the suppliers and paying our rent, whatever other expenses, our insurance, whatever else is due, the amount of money we get to put in our pocket, that's the net income. So really, we can sell a lot of stuff. Let's say we sold a bunch of stuff and we collected $100,000, right, from our customers. Let's write it down because this is where things start getting a little funky. So this is our revenue. Why did I say revenue? I just want to keep it simple here. So I'm just going to say /sales to save the day. Okay, $100,000. Do you want to get excited over $100,000 in revenue if you had to basically pay to other people $90,000? Is it worth it at that point? I mean, $10,000 is more than we've seen in a long time. So perhaps this isn't the ideal example to be dramatic here, but since I already wrote it, I'm going to commit here. Expenses and net income. Okay, so this is the amount of money we get to put in our pocket. But we collected this much. So let's say it was another example here. We collected $100,000 and we paid $99,000 in expenses. So we only get to put $1,000 in our pocket after collecting $100,000. I would be gutted if that was the case. Okay, so that's why we have to measure our profit margin. It basically tells us out of all the money we're collecting, sales. Whoa, is it showing? Yeah. So how much do we get to put in our pocket? Okay? And thankfully it's very simple formula, but I want it to be ingrained in your mind what it entails. All right? We're collecting a whole bunch of money, but we don't get excited yet. Whenever you and I talk about the money we collect from our customers, we have to be calm, like the ocean. Well, some oceans, because some of them have like waves and stuff and tides and whatnot. But all right, whatever. Like a calm lake, right? After we calculate all our expenses that we have to pay out to people we owe, whatever, our interest, Uncle Sam, or if you're not in America, Uncle. What does any other country have uncle? Anything else? That's actually an interesting question. Now I have to do some research. But okay, hopefully I don't get off on another tangent. But how much money are we able to keep after paying everyone that needs to be paid as a result of us running our show? This is what our profit margin is excited about. Okay, and you should be excited about it too, because we don't want to just collect money for the sake of. We're not collecting money so we can give it away to other people. Okay, how much money do we get to put in our pocket? Income, the bottom line of that income statement. The top line generally is going to be your sales, how much money you're able to collect from people. But after all is said and done, and we get to the very bottom, how much do we get to put in our pocket? So very simply, you would look at the income statement. You don't have to go to money statements there. Everything you need is going to be an income statement. Let's say we brought in, let's say we were able to keep, actually, let's use this example. We're able to keep $10,000, right? Put it in our pocket, but we collected $100,000. So just follow. $100,000 is our sales. $10,000 is our income, our net income, very important. At the end of the day, what we get to keep after the period's done, okay? The profit margin, for the sake of storytelling, is going to be 1 to 10. But really, you're going to be speaking about profit margin in terms of percentage. So when you see 10%, okay, so this is really just 0.1. So 10% profit margin, what does that really mean? That means you get to keep in your pocket 10% of what you collect from your customers. And that's it. Don't let anyone confuse you. That's what your profit margin is. As soon as you're able to calculate it, which we did, we find our net income divided by how much we're able to collect from our customers. We want to know how much do we actually get to keep. Okay? And if it's 8%, that means we get to keep 8% of what we collect from our customers. All right? So out of every $10 we collect, we get to keep $1 in our pocket, 10% of it. Okay? Don't let anyone fool you, because this is a big one. If you see any percentage, they tell you, well, the profit margin on this product is 72%. That's amazing. Okay, 72% is insane. For every dollar you collect, you keep in 72 cents. That's huge. That's how you got to think about it. Hopefully it's starting to make sense why we had to fundamentally reduce all of the financial statement elements so that you're able to actually digest and have a conversation about what's going on. And I'm done with my weird accent. You probably couldn't even tell I was putting on an accent because I'm so bad at them, but that was profit margin. Very simple, net income over sales.
Thank you so much for watching. Turning a dream into a reality usually ends up becoming your business. That is why we have the Helping Hands videos. Subscribe, like, and feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Fans of Kindness, our Facebook page, is also waiting for you. See you in the next video. Until then, be your best and never stop learning.